from Methodist University of Indonesia Medan. In this video, I want to explain about my mini research about chapter 1, 2, 3. But before it, I want to thanks to my lecturer, Sir Eson Ombarita, as my guide to make 1.1 Background of the study. Language is a system of conventional spoken, manual, or written symbols by means of which human beings, as members of a social group and participants in its culture, express themselves. Our language system is primarily made up of symbols. A symbol is something that stands in for or represents something else. Symbols can be communicated verbally. The functions of language include communication, the expression of identity, play, imaginative expression, and emotional release. Language is a series of sounds produced by said means of a conscious human being. It can be said that the language has meaning and a meaning of communication. In this research, there are the study about semantics. In linguistics, semantics is the subfield that studies meaning. Semantics can address meaning at the levels of words, phrases, sentences, or larger units of discourse. One of the crucial questions which unites different approaches to linguistic semantics is that of the relationship between form and meaning. This study analyzes the lexical meaning in the Jakarta Post lifestyle article on May 8, 2021 edition. The lexical meaning includes the essence of meaning, which includes autonomy, synonymy, and hyponymy. The next is 1.2. The problems of the study. A research problem is a statement about an area of concern, a condition to be improved, a difficulty to be eliminated, or a troubling question that exists in scholarly literature, in theory, or in practice that points to the need for meaningful understanding and deliberate investigation. In the problems of study, the researcher only focused on two problems. They are, first, what are the lexical meanings in the Jakarta Post lifestyle article on May 8, 2021? Second, what are the contextual meaning in the Jakarta Post lifestyle article on May 8, 2021? The next is 1.3. Objectives of the study. Concerning the problems of the study as mentioned above, the objectives of the study are formulated as follows. 1. Identifying the lexical meanings in the Jakarta Post lifestyle article on May 8, 2021. 2. Interpreting the contextual meaning in the Jakarta Post lifestyle article on May 8, 2021. Now, 1.4. Significance of the study. The result of this study is expected to be useful and give new information to the semantic study, especially about the kinds of lexical meaning found in the English translation in the Jakarta Post lifestyle article. This analysis may be valuable for those who want to read the article about lifestyle and the reader who want to know deeper about lexical meaning that refers to the sense or meaning of a word or lexeme as it appears in a dictionary, also known as semantic meaning, denotative meaning, and central meaning, contrast with grammatical meaning or structural meaning. The result of this study is hoped to give a new contribution to the learners who are interested in this study and to know the lexical meanings of the article. And the last is 1.5. Scope of the study. In this research, the researcher chooses Jakarta Post lifestyle article. The study was limited to lexical meaning and contextual meaning. In this research, the researcher focused and analyzes the lexical meaning of the words found in Jakarta Post lifestyle article on May 8, 2021. 3.1 Research Method. The study materials in the study are sentences or words, while the objective is to interpret the meaning. Due to the greatness of the data, the study can be classified as a qualitative research since the gathered and the analyzed data are presented words and other verbal expressions. Qualitative research uses a range of methods to focus on the meaning and interpretation of social phenomena and social processes in the particular context in which they occur. 2.1 Semantic. Linguistic semantic is the systematic study of meaning, and linguistic semantic is the study of how language organizes and expresses meanings. It means the meaning in linguistic semantic was very needed for us to limit ourselves to the expression of meanings in a single language. Charles said there were three disciplines were concerned with the systematic study of meaning. In itself, psychology, and linguistic. It means that a psychologist is interested in how individual humans learn, how they retain, recall, or lose information. Semantics is to study the basic, literal meanings of words as considered principally as parts of a language system, whereas pragmatics concentrates on the ways in which these basic meanings are used in practice, including such topics as the ways in which different expressions are assigned, referenced in different contexts, and differing. 2.2 Kind of meanings. Linguistics is the scientific study of language. It involves analyzing the many different aspects that make up human language by looking at its form, structure, and context. Linguistics also looks at the interplay between sound and meaning and how language varies between people and situations. The study of linguistic meanings of morphemes, word, phrase, and sentence is called semantics. Semantics is considered with the aspect of meaning in language. Dealing with the meaning, it could be categorized into some difference. We can conclude that kind of meaning includes a piece of language conveys its dictionary meaning, connotation beyond the dictionary meaning, information about the social context of language use, speakers' feelings and attitudes rubbing off on meaning on the another meaning of the same word when it has two meanings, and meaning because of habit occurrence. 2.2.1 Lexical meaning. Lexical meaning is defined as the meaning of a base or root word without considering any prefix or suffix which may be attached. Lexical meaning refers to the sense of a word as it appears in a dictionary, also known as semantic meaning, denotative meaning, and central meaning. A lexeme is an abstract unit, and it can occur in many different forms of actual spoken or written sentence. According to Harimurti in Patida book said that lexical meaning is the meaning of the word when the word is seen in isolation, either in form or shape like seem affix, whose meaning more or less fixed, as can be read in particular language dictionary, contrast with grammatical meaning or structural meaning. A. Relation of meaning. Semantic relationships are the associations that there exist between the meanings of words, or semantic relationship at word level, between the meanings of phrase, or between the meanings of sentence relationship and phrase or sentence level. There are the relation of meaning. They are first, synonym, second, antonym, third, polysemy, fourth, hyponym, fifth, homonym, and the last is ambiguity. 2.2.2 Contextual meaning. According to Pereira, contextual meaning could be regarded as a situational meaning. It arises as a result of the relationship between speech and context. 2.2.3 Denotative meaning. Denotative meaning is the meaning of what it was. Denotative meaning is also referred to as a word or group of words which is based on strictly relationship between the unit and form language beyond language unit was treated appropriately. According to Harimurti, in Mansur Patra book, based on the denotative meaning is strictly designation on something outside or language or they are based on certain conventions. A denotation identifies the central aspect of word meaning. Meaning is more than denotation. 3.1 Research Method. The study materials in the study are sentences or words, while the objective is to interpret the meaning. Due to the characteristics of the data, the study can be classified as a qualitative research since the gathered and the analyzed data are presented words and other verbal expressions. Qualitative research uses a range of methods to focus on the meaning and interpretation of social phenomena and social processes in the particular context in which they occur. 3.2 Research Approach. In conducting this research, the researcher used descriptive qualitative approach. The qualitative method is a research procedure that results in descriptive data including written and oral, whether it is from society or books. Research approach describes the data in the form of words and uses the text of the Jakarta Voice to be analyzed. Therefore, this research was descriptive qualitative because it depends very much on narrative descriptive. 3.3 Data and source of data. The data source of the research are the text of rare Kashmir's fire glitters in Geneva action. The researcher analyzed lexical meaning and contextual meaning of the text. 3.4 Technique of data collection. The researcher collected the data in the following steps. First, the researcher finds all the data sources. Then the collection of the data is taken from the internet or the website, or it is the Jakarta Post. And the last, the data are arranged systematically in accordance with the research focus. To arrange the data, firstly, the researcher defined about the lexical meaning, and the second, explain about the contextual meaning. And the last is 3.5 Technique of data analysis. After the data was collected, the researcher analyzed the data as follows. First of all, the researcher reads the data. Secondly, the researcher finds out the meaning. Thirdly, the researcher categorizes the word which does not have the real meaning. After that, the researcher explained the word meaning by dictionary. Then it explained the contextual meaning from the word in Jakarta Voice, which is appropriate to context in the article. Finally, the researcher drew the conclusion based on the result of it. Okay, that's my video and thanks for watching.